Good evening, everybody. Not sure how many of you are joining us this evening, but we are going to get going. This is going to be a two-part series, so we're going to do maybe even three actually. We've got so many ideas to share with you, but it's going to be very difficult to get through all of them in one session. So we are going to break it down into batches. So today is about wraps. So, and we're going to do a salad as well. So I'm going to show you a couple of ideas that you can do. We're going to try and make them nut-free, but we're also going to just show you the alternatives of, if you know, as an adult, if you want to take some nuts and stuff to work, whatever, we're going to show you some dips and things as well. So they're really easy. They're so simple to do.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi. Harry makes these for me, and I make them for myself and the kids. We make them regularly. So these are not things that are new. These are things that are tried and tested, and they actually work. So it's just about thinking. Sometimes it's just about thinking just slightly outside the box. All these ingredients are in the house, are readily available. We'll do some meat and veggie versions as well, so that you've got an option. But again, these are not just things that can be put in a packed lunch. You can just have them at any time as well. So, like I said, one of the ideas, first one we're going to do is Vietnamese rice wraps. Yeah, rice paper wraps. The second one we're going to do is Harry's favourite, which is an egg wrap. So basically you use...
DJ Raj is here.
Hi Raj. So you use a very flat, thin omelette, and then you wrap that up and use that as a wrap. And then the last thing we're going to have a look at is how to build up some salads, but make them interesting and put them in little jars so they don't kind of look like a salad, and you put the dressing on the side. So that's the theme for today. The next one will be lots of different options as well, with kind of meatballs and falafels and dips, and then we're also going to look at some pudding ideas as well. 90% of all these recipes are on my website, so there's nothing very new. It's just about putting ideas together. Okay.
Hi, Poonam.
Hi, Poonam. So we're going to start with the Vietnamese rice wraps now. I have to be honest here. This is all Harry's forte. This is not mine. I don't often make lunch for myself because I'm out the door. In fact, Harry boots me out the door at 5:30 in the morning to go and do my yoga, which is brilliant because I do that. But then while I'm doing that, he makes lunch for everybody. He makes lunch for Aneka and Ria, makes lunch for me, and a little bit for himself as well. So I have to say, if this goes wrong, he might have to come to the rescue. But he is cooking. He's doing the omelette wrap. He's doing the egg wrap. So we're going to start with this. I hope this is the right temperature for the water,
here we
Harry.
go. So these are Vietnamese rice rolls. Okay. They're very thin.
Yep, and they ingredients.
Very quick as well.
And ingredients, as you can see.
Tapioca flour, rice flour.
So there is no wheat, no gluten in there.
So we've got some warm water. You take one disc and you place it in the warm water and just leave it to absorb.
I have washed my hands, by the way. Okay.
So looking across here, so this is what Mira's got potentially in the ingredients. We've got some lettuce, we've got some tomatoes, we've got mushrooms, some baby corn, some mange too, we've got some peppers, and then we've got the shredded...
Grated.
Yes, grated. Courgette, carrot,
yes,
and that's one from the market, and that's cabbage.
So again, it's about using really interesting ingredients and vegetables.
Tofu here,
which has just been lightly pan fried with
prawns,
which has again just been cooked very gently.
So you've got some chicken,
shredded chicken breast, which is just boiled, and we keep that in the fridge actually, so it's great.
And what is that?
That's vermicelli, rice vermicelli, which we're going to put in here.
Shan.
And I've also got some quinoa, which I make. So these are sort of things that we have in the cupboard, and we make them all the time and just keep them in the fridge. And we've also got, it's done. Oh my God, it's really thin. Okay, look.
That's fine. So they actually are very strong.
Yeah.
And they hold, so you just lay that flat.
Oh, this is really, oh my word.
And then...
Okay, I'm learning, by the way, as you go. I did the first one for Harry, and then he's just taken over. So,
you just assemble from the centre, so place your ingredients in the centre.
Right,
so
I'm going to do this, so I'm going to make it look a bit pretty and do this. So I'm going to use some prawns. Sorry. If you come this side, it's probably easier, isn't it? There you go, you see? Look, I know. Right.
Hi, Namisha.
Hi, Namisha. So prawns, but you could use tofu, okay? Then I'm going to use a little bit of red cabbage. And these are raw, but they're great. So again, we're looking at the nutrition. What is this going to do for me? We're going to have a little bit of carrot So these are great. They're really pretty carrots. Have a couple of bits of that. Have some pepper in the middle. Okay, and then just add a few bits of these just to give it a bit of substance for the children. So children need carbohydrate. We all need carbohydrate. There's this whole thing about no carbohydrate going on, which is making me very angry, and I'll talk about that in a minute.
So
right,
here's
okay.
the fold.
Here. So literally, you get it, and you fold it like that. Okay.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie.
And then you just tuck it.
Tuck it in this side.
And then all the while, whilst it's actually cooling down,
Tuck it in this side.
whilst it's cooling down, it'll actually just stick to itself.
Becomes-
It's almost like a cling film. And so then when you come to present it, there you go. And you can make it with any contents you want.
I just did that myself.
Hi, Ruprik.
I'm so proud of myself. I can't believe it.
You should be. That is actually probably about the second one that she's done.
And it's the second one. I did the first one for Harry and I showed him, and then he just took it. We went away with it.
That's
so
really good,
that
actually.
is a complete meal, okay? Because you've got your carbohydrate, which was the
Vandana,
noodles.
it is super cool, I have to say.
It's so cool. So you've
Even
got your
Charles
carbohydrate.
going, wow, wow.
No, honestly. And how quick was that? How quick was that?
And so,
quick.
So really,
So-
one or two of those in a lunchbox.
Right. So can I just talk about the dipping sauce? So with this, because this is quite, it's, you know, it's sticky, okay? So it will be a bit sticky, but what you're going to have to do is make a little bit of dipping sauce with it. So
Right.
again,
Chan
this goes...
says, can you get Harry to roll one?
Yes, I can. I have to say, I think mine are prettier.
They are better.
Anyway.
Chan, I have to say, I can't really compete with that. I'm quite...
He just sort of throws it together and it falls apart normally. But anyway, that's
Ronnie,
fine.
yes,
that's fine.
they are Vietnamese. Are they
Vietnamese-
Vietnamese summer rolls, he's saying? I don't know about
Summer rolls.
I'm not sure that-
Ronnie, no, they're spring rolls, wrappers. These ones, look. These are ones I've got.
Yeah.
By the way, if anybody wants any, I've got loads in the cupboard. I bought about that many. Anyway, but then, so we can do another one as well in a minute. But they're really, really easy to do, really quick. But that is a whole meal for you. For me, for the kids, it's a whole meal. It's got carbohydrate in it. It's got your raw vegetables in it. It's got so you've got, you know, your fibre and everything going on. You've got your vitamins. You've got your minerals. You've got a crunchy salad. You've got different textures going on. You've got your protein in it as well from your prawns. But you can use tofu. You can use chicken. I was going to talk about dipping sauce. So what we normally do, what I love with this, is a little bit of
Chan's definitely making them.
Yeah.
We got a real favourite going on now.
Yeah, honestly, it's absolutely fantastic. I love this. This is one of my... I love it. Absolutely love it.
This is a
very quick peanut satay sauce. So it's basically... It's not finished. But it's peanut butter. Okay? Peanut butter. Tamari, which is the gluten-free soy sauce. You would add a squeeze of half a lime. So it's a couple of tablespoons of peanut butter. A teaspoon or two of tamari. You've got a squeeze of half a lime, and then a little bit of sesame oil, and that you kind of loosen it up a little bit as much as you can. Add a bit of water if you need to, and that then becomes
Just a dipping sauce.
the dipping sauce for your Vietnamese roll. So what you do is you will give the children. Obviously, the children can't take peanuts and nuts to school. The alternative is just to take out the peanut butter and just have the tamari, the sesame oil, and the squeeze of lime, and then they can kind of dip that into. So they dip they dip this into the dipping sauce, and then they can eat it. So that's your one. Do you want me to make another one?
Yes.
Another one? Okay. Right. So that's that one.
Just to make sure that
What
it
should
wasn't
we
a
have in
fluke.
this one? Should we make a veggie one? Right. Okay. So this is the sound. Look, sounds really weird. This water isn't. It's gone cold. Still all right?
Should be okay.
Should be warm water. So bear with me if this doesn't work.
It will. Just let it soak for a little bit longer.
Okay. So it is
where
just.
do you remember getting these?
They're from the online. We got them online from Amazon somewhere.
It was an online Asian or Oriental shop. I remember, but I think you probably can get.
Yeah.
If you go to maybe if you've got a Chinese supermarket maybe nearby.
Yeah. Or just get them online. Honestly, they're really easy. But just make sure, as I said, if you look at the back of the ingredients, there's nothing in them. They are not gluten, as in there's no dairy, there's no wheat. They're just rice. They're very thin.
Namisha, you'll get to see my skills. I'm actually going to be on.
That's why people have joined, by the way. They're not interested in me anymore.
No, they are.
No one cares about me. No one loves me anymore. It's just,
They want to know, is Harry going to roll one?
Yeah,
no,
he is.
look, I'm going to do the egg.
He's doing
roll.
the egg.
Yeah.
He prefers doing the egg.
That's right, you can take that one.
Okay, so that's done. All right.
Okay,
That's
so
done.
that's basically now just almost like a cling film sheet
And it goes
onto
on
the
here.
plate. And there you go. You can absolutely, you can just now go crazy. You can assemble
Okay,
whatever you want. There's
so
tofu, there's...
let's have...
See, the great thing about Mira actually making it is because she actually understands the final article and actually makes it look pretty. I don't. I'm more practical and just chuck it all in.
And also...
Yes, Jan, we love Mira as well. Yes.
Thank you. If we're actually thinking about... So this is courgettes going in. If we were thinking that if this was for children, you could actually get them involved and get them to see what they would like to have in
Yeah,
it.
exactly. So get them to chop the vegetables and get them to self-assembly. That's actually quite a good idea.
They can assemble it themselves. They can do it themselves. I'm putting 2 pieces in there. Let's see how that goes. And I'm just going to put a little bit of quinoa in it. Okay, so the quinoa is going to go in this time. Let's hope that works. It has worked before. Okay, so again, quinoa is extra protein. It's got carbohydrate as well, which our body needs. Everything here, remember, carbohydrates. It's not, we're talking about starchy carbohydrates and non-starchy carbohydrates.
Ronnie, don't worry, I'll be on stage very soon.
Very soon,
Very
he
soon.
is. Okay, so that is going in there. And
roll, and then
tuck it in. You guys, you know, all the Gujaratis amongst you must have done spring rolls with their mum in the kitchen. So this is exactly the same thing.
Ronnie goes, that looks sexy. The veggie one, Mira.
Yeah.
Add some spice.
Add some spice. Yeah, you could. You could add
that.
chili. You could do anything. So
You
there you go.
You literally can. You can have a chili sauce. You can probably put whatever sauce you want inside.
Sauce I wouldn't put inside. I'd put green chilies if you wanted to make it a little bit more kind of spicy. You could spice it all up. But there you go. That's a complete meal. Looks pretty. Like, children will want to eat it because, you know, we want to eat it.
And also
Food
because
looks
they can actually see
what's in
through.
it. And they can choose what goes in it as well.
Brilliant.
Radish, you can put anything. I wouldn't put tomatoes. Tomatoes are too wet. So again, just think about the vegetables that go a little bit wet. You don't want those. You can put mushrooms, anything you like. So that's that one. Right. Harry.
Yes.
To you. I'll go wash my hands and then it's over
let's
to you.
wait till you wash your hands.
Harry's going to do his egg wrap. His speciality, which I love, I had today as well. That is a complete go-to for me. By the way, sorry as well. I just wanted to say you could add avocado into there as well. Any vegetables you like. Right, Harry.
Not yet. Not yet.
What are you getting from the cupboard?
I've got to get some oil because you didn't leave any out, did you?
I don't like using oil. So Harry, this is where Harry and I have this big old debate about. I don't want him to use much oil, and he uses the oil.
Well, it's a question of I don't use much oil. I won't use much oil because you'd actually see it.
Okay. All right, Harry. All right. Come on then.
Right. So
Right, let's go. So, little bit
of oil.
Ooh.
Wait.
I'd use less. I'd use less.
Wait.
Oh, hi, Ronnie. Ronnie's there as well.
Yes.
Happy birthday to
Here.
yeah,
Spread it.
to Ambika. Happy birthday to her.
So
Right, there we go. So pan, egg. Oh God, sorry, I'm not used to being on this side of the camera. Hold on, it's cracking an egg. This is very. These are eggs we got from. Oh, you have to move your hand because I'm not filming very well.
You know.
I'm not doing very well with the filming. I know, Shan. Harry's cooking, and I'm. God Almighty, this is really hard. We're better at doing the jobs we normally do. Okay, so it's just one egg.
Yes.
Okay, so
One
one egg. Bit of salt, Himalayan salt.
Chili. Black pepper.
Yep. Oh, Nimisha, I love you too. Thank you.
There we go.
Right, Harry, there we go. Okay, wait.
Watch the pan, not
So,
watch me.
is it on a high heat or a low heat? Is it on any heat? Have you turned it on?
Yes, it's already been preheated.
Yes.
Now,
Is it on a low heat or a high
why don't
heat?
you have a look? Here, look.
What's the temperature, Harry? What's the temperature? Let me annoy him now like he annoys me. So it's a medium heat.
Yeah, that's it. And
Small
you just-
flame.
And that's it. Let it cook.
Let it cook.
Let it cook.
So you don't fiddle with it at all.
No, you don't need to. You can just spread it out along the sides, and what you're just making is a really, really thin
Yeah.
pancake, almost like an
Omelette.
So, get yourself a plate.
Oh no, camera's frozen. Is it frozen? Ronnie's saying the camera's frozen. Is the camera frozen, everyone? Because I can't see it. It seems to be saying it's live.
No,
it's fine.
It's live.
No, mine seems to be all right at the moment, Ronnie. I think.
Ronnie, I think it's just the camera skills.
Sorry, it's my skills. I'm appalling. That is so rude.
Concentrate. Concentrate.
No, but they want to see your face.
Okay.
Dog's outside. Oh, for goodness
Right,
sake.
so
What is going on? This household.
Go on.
Hi, Repreet. Okay,
so in terms of what you want in it,
yes.
again, you can have any of your cold, uncooked
Yes.
products there.
Okay.
Chicken, whatever, or...
So which one are you going to make today?
What I'm going to do...
Yeah. That's done, is it now? Or
Almost.
You're almost
Yeah,
done?
so literally I'm just going to put a little bit of mushrooms.
Oh, so you've got mushrooms. So you're going to cook your mushrooms, okay? You could leave things raw as well.
You can.
So you're cooking your mushrooms. What is that? A little bit of oil.
Tiny bit of
See,
oil.
I use water. You use oil. He's old school, but anyway, it's getting there.
Watch this.
Okay, watching. Hold on. Do it the other side.
Watch this. Literally.
Oh my wordy.
Right, and that.
Talk about skills. Hold on. Oh, there is nothing sexier than a man who can cook. I have to say.
Now,
should I turn that off? This? No.
So, whilst that's cooling down,
Yes, Harry.
I'm going to take over.
No, you're not. Harry, they need to know what you're doing. Don't do that.
Right. So.
No, just here. Give it me back. People were enjoying that. Look, they've all gone really silent because they're all enjoying
What's
it.
going on?
So you're cooking the mushrooms. Yeah. What are you going to add? What are you going to make yours with?
Well, why don't we just, whilst that's going, we can just put. I'm going to put a little bit of chicken.
So this is some shredded chicken. Obviously,
chicken.
if you wanted it.
And you can have whatever. A little bit of courgette.
Oh yeah.
Carrot.
By the way, we're having this all for dinner tonight. Just want to let you know that we're not. So it's actually substantial enough for dinner.
There.
Yeah, he's coming back. There you go. Here's Harry.
Coming
See,
back.
we had protest. Ronnie wants you back.
Where?
Good to have a man in the kitchen. That's the thing, you see.
Right, and then.
So too often we see women in the kitchen. Right, can I come round?
No. There.
Oh, that looks really nice.
Now.
Can I have a bit of avocado in there?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm being fussy. This is all I'm going to eat later, so.
Mira's being fussy. No.
Just a piece.
It's one piece.
Yay.
Okay. Mash
Okay.
it.
No,
Right.
just one piece is fine.
Okay. And then you just simply
roll it.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's
Just like
so good.
There.
Now, would you recommend that they?
That's it.
Yeah.
Done.
So I would actually recommend, because that looks so tasty. Do you want to slice it in half so we can see it? I would recommend. That's it. This is how Harry presents it to me when I get it. When I come home, this is how it is presented to me.
So if any of you have seen the Instagrams
That's
or whatever,
it. That's Harry.
This is how.
That's what he does. He's a clever boy.
This is how we do it.
This is how he keeps me happy. Anyway, that's absolutely genius. I love that. Can't wait to eat
Right.
it. It looks very yummy.
Okay, that's me.
Would you, how do you stop avocado going brown and yucky colour if you are food prepper? Lemon. I would say lemon. Juice of lemon.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's very hard to stop it going brown and yucky.
Yeah, because the minute that it's
Exposed
outside,
to
it'll
air.
start to oxidize.
Yeah, it will. But when it's in the food, I find it doesn't go that bad. When it's in the egg wrap, Chan, or it's in the Vietnamese wrap over here, I find it doesn't go brown in the wrap. So because I think the air is kept it away, it doesn't seem to go brown for me. So maybe it's because it's in the food. But yeah, if it's exposed on the outside, then it will go. Right, so the other ideas, you've got two of those. Now, I would also recommend that if you were going to go
Ronnie's come up with a piece of gold.
Go on.
So Chan and Mira, to stop an avocado from going brown, keep the seed in.
Huh? But then you've got to cut it.
I'm sure Ronnie's got a perfectly logical explanation of it.
I
Look it up. Keeping the seed in longer, it stays greener longer.
Okay, but I think we're talking about cut or sliced avocado, which I think that's what Chan's talking about. But I don't know.
Okay, so
I'm sure that's genius.
are we building a salad bowl now?
We are. But can I just say, sorry, going back, can I just say, with the egg wrap, it is nice to pick up and eat it, but actually, if it would be really good to invest in a really nice kind of lunchbox or a tiffin type of box, but also some cutlery, and wrap it up in the tissue, wrap it up in sort of paper towel and stuff, and have it ready in a bag for them in their lunchbox. That's a really lovely thing, because you can then cut and slice your egg wrap. But that one, the Vietnamese wrap, needs to be eaten with to dipped and eaten with hand. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to but like show you an idea which I've seen lots on Instagram. But these are kind of salad jars or salad. It's like a Buddha bowl, but it's layered up and it looks very pretty. So getting one of these plastic, because I don't think children can take glass to school. If they can, then actually this looks really nice, a mason jar. So I use this for myself, a mason jar with a lid, or a plastic one if you're using it for the children. And it's really, again, about getting them involved. So this is your selection. So rather than using a Vietnamese rice paper wrap, we can build it up in here. So again, it's a little bit of everything. So you're getting them to think about getting children involved and getting them to think about what is it they need for their body. So, and what textures do they like? So again, so what you could start with is, you could start with a bit of quinoa at the bottom. Okay, layer it up. We're looking at quinoa at the bottom. And this quinoa has been cooked in a bit of stock, veggie stock. Well, it's been cooked in chicken stock, but it can be cooked in
Shalini's 10-year-old son is watching.
Oh, okay.
And he's really enjoying it.
Oh, lovely. Well, you know, if there's anything he's thinking, wow, that's really good, I'd love to know.
Shalina, you're going to be busy, it looks like, in the
Yeah.
kitchen tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm making it again. I'm making it with prawns because
Mr.
I've got
Nadeem
them.
Mohammed
Ooh.
says, hello, Auntie G.
Hello, Nadeem. Nadeem is now finally going to take his health seriously, and he is going to make a pledge to be healthy, fit and active. Aren't you, Nadeem?
Well, Chan's already given him a tight one.
Yeah, that's it. So prawns layered up in there.
Pay attention, lads.
Right. So I've got some carrots. I love the carrots. Again, it's all about the colour, making things pretty. Okay. Got a few carrots in there. All right. Then maybe some lettuce. Lettuce would be good. We haven't used the lettuce yet. So again, you've got green. And, you know, make it as pretty as you like. Layer it up. Put stuff up the sides of it so that it's...
Would you put like a sauce or something in there as well?
I would now. The dressing. I would actually put... I'm going to put some tomatoes. I would put the dressing in another little jar, and they can then have that themselves. And again, if you're using a homemade dressing, it's so simple. The simplest dressing is just a vinaigrette, which is balsamic vinegar, olive oil, little bit of mustard, very tiny bit of mustard, and a little bit of honey. Okay, so that's that in there. So they've got that. You can maybe have a little bit of the red cabbage. That's a big amount of salad for a child. Okay, but again, it's got your carbohydrates, it's got your fibre, it's got your vitamins, it's got your minerals. You have got everything in there. Everything you possibly need.
Nadeem's going to take a lot of convincing. At which point do you put the sprinkle of chocolate on it?
Look at the face, Nadeem. Look at the face.
Oops.
Not impressed with that one. Right. So you can have chocolate sprinkles if they're made from cocoa nibs, Nadeem. Right. Okay. So that's a salad. So that's great. Put the lid on. It's done. It's got everything they need. It's just about thinking about how to present things differently. And again, do a little dressing, take it get the little tiny little pots that they can put it in, and they can pour that dressing on the top if they want to. Give them a fork and in they go. And that's the job done. Okay, if you wanted vegetarian, use some tofu. You know, you can even, again, use the vermicelli. I haven't changed anything that I've used here. It's exactly the same ingredients that you've seen right from the start. It's just about how we present it and how we put it together. It's really, really simple. So the other idea that a lot of people forget, and I think the egg has had a little bit of bad press. I know for you vegans out there, perhaps this isn't an option, but eggs, fantastic source of protein, absolutely brilliant source of complete protein. So a boiled egg sliced up, egg mashed up with a little bit of soya yogurt if you're dairy intolerant, making it into a bit of a paste so it's like a dip, or layering it on top of here. All right, I know some people don't like taking egg because it smells, it's a bit smelly, but it is a fantastic source of protein. So even as a snack, this is a great little snack. You don't need to have a sweet snack, you can have an egg. Nadim, eggs are your friend. Literally, they're the things you need to live on. So that is it for today. That's it for today, because I just wanted to keep it really simple, really easy, give you a few ideas so that you can start thinking about things. Now, next week, I'm away, but next week, Harry's going to do the cooking.
What?
Yes.
Sorry?
Didn't know that. He didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
I'm away on a yoga retreat.
So that's
I'm away on a yoga retreat doing my whole Zen thing.
That's TBC, right? People.
No. Harry's going to do the cooking next week, so please do join him. Please support him. He's going to be giving you some really
Can
easy,
I choose
quick...
what to make then?
No, I'm choosing. He's going to be making some really easy, quick, again, things that you probably make all the time. You don't even think about it, but it's about how it's put together and presented, all right? So there'll be a meat option, there'll be a veggie option, they'll all be gluten and dairy free as well, they'll be nut free as well. So for the children that can't, you can't take nuts to school, that'll be there. And then the final week, when I'm back, I'll be back on that week, on the Tuesday of the other week, we'll do the kind of sweet options as well. So if you guys have got any other ideas you'd like me to do, or ingredients you'd like me to work with for your lunch boxes, just message me email me on Mira Bogle made from scratch at gmail.com. I'm really rubbish at this. Mira Bogle made from scratch at gmail.com.
Ronnie is persistent. He's actually gone and looked up an article about keeping avocados from turning brown.
Yes, but okay, I will look it up. I'm just confused about if I'm slicing the avocado like that, where do I put the stone? That's all. That's just I just don't know. I believe you. I don't not believe you, Ronnie. I believe you because you research everything. I know you do, so it's great. But I just don't know how it works. But anyway, so Ronnie's going to update us on that one.
We'll be there to support Harry.
Yes. So next week it's going to be Harry doing a few more savoury bits for you. Yeah, some dips and all sorts of different ideas putting together. And then the following week I'll be back and I'll be doing some sweet things as well, some sweet ideas, some dessert ideas. So if you've got any ingredients that you'd like me to work with, then email me.
Nadim, we can't have burgers and chips. Mate.
Well, maybe. He didn't say
that.
You watch next week and see. You may have a healthy version of burgers and chips. So just watch and see whether we can take that whether they can take that to school and whether we can make a healthy version. So email me, Mira Bogle
made from scratch at gmail.com,
and then I will try and work on the ingredients. One of the requests we had, which I will do after we finish this 3-part series, was about how to get foods that contain iron. So iron-rich foods, and also kind of post-pregnancy things as well. But even though it says post-pregnancy, doesn't actually mean that it's just for people who are post-pregnancy. This is going to be for everyone. How to get your omega-3s, high dipty, how to get your omega-3s in, how to get your fatty acids in, how to get your amino acids in, how to get all those things into your body, all the nutrients and goodness into your body that actually your brain needs. And we can have a debate about the carbohydrate thing another day, because I have a big thing about carbohydrate. I don't know why it's being vilified all the time. Everything here that you've seen me cook with is going to turn to carbohydrate. It's going to turn to sugar. Okay, so these, it's a big debate, which I perhaps shouldn't start right now, because then I'd get all kind of riled up. But if you'd seen that article about low carbohydrates and mortality levels and stuff, there's an research article that's been printed, and I actually posted and sort of said about it and what I think about it. But anyway, I think it's probably time to go before I rattle on and on. Right, okay, see you all. Well, I won't see you next week. I'm going to try and post from my retreat if I can. If I can get Wi-Fi from where I'm at, I will try and post some stuff.
I will encourage it. I will encourage it. In fact, I'll make it happen.
I can't do a live from there.
Mira can do live from France.
I can't do a live from there, I'm afraid. Jeez. I will be in France, I'll be in Clermont, I will be with some very beautiful yogis, I will be kind of zoning out, but it's going to be all about getting ingredients from the land. It's going to be all about, we're doing a no sugar, no added sugar, and we're sort of looking at going grain free as well. So I'm going to talk to you about it. I'm going to post about it. I'm going to take pictures, but it's literally about going to the farms and getting the food and staying in this wonderful place. So I will post some stuff up then. So it's very, very exciting, but it's me time. So let's see how that goes. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you in a couple of weeks, but I will keep posting. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.